stop telling what's going on in your life. Have you ever felt drained after sharing too much of your personal life? You're not alone. In a world that thrives on oversharing, many of us feel compelled to talk about every detail of our lives, whether it's personal goals, relationships, or daily frustrations. But what if I told you that by keeping certain things to yourself, you could actually gain more control over your life? In this video, we're diving into why you should stop telling people what's going on in your life, and how doing so can completely shift your mindset, energy, and success. Setting expectations. This isn't about being secretive, nor is it about pushing people away. It's about understanding that there's power in silence, in protecting your energy, and in focusing more on action rather than talk. By the end of this video, you'll understand the benefits of keeping certain things to yourself and how it can enhance your mental and emotional well-being. Why do people overshare? Oversharing is a psychological behavior often rooted in our desire for connection. It's natural to want to share experiences and stories, but when it crosses a line, it's usually because we're looking for validation or approval. We tell others what we're doing, what we're planning, and what's bothering us because we hope for acknowledgement. The problem arises when this validation becomes something we rely on. Social media has amplified this desire. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook are structured to reward us with likes, comments, and shares, giving our brains little dopamine hits every time someone engages with our content. But here's the catch. The more we share, the more we feel compelled to continue sharing. It becomes a cycle of seeking validation and feeling disappointed when we don't get enough feedback. The consequences of oversharing. Have you ever noticed how sharing a goal sometimes makes you feel less motivated to achieve it? It's a strange phenomenon that occurs because when you tell people about your plans, it creates a false sense of accomplishment. Your brain receives that dopamine rush from the positive reactions, making you feel as if you've already achieved something. This can actually lead to procrastination and less follow-through on your goals. Story example. A friend of mine shared a detailed plan to start a business on social media. The post got a lot of attention, and the initial enthusiasm fueled their drive. But over time, the excitement fizzled out, and they never fully committed to the business. The attention from sharing the idea had replaced the need to take action. The emotional toll of oversharing. There's an emotional burden tied to constantly sharing everything. When we open up about our struggles, we sometimes create a narrative that defines us by our problems. The more we talk about it, the more we identify with it. This can lead to heightened anxiety, stress, and a cycle of negativity. Benefits of keeping life private. Protecting your energy. Think about your personal energy as a finite resource. When you share too much with others, you're spending your energy on external validation. By keeping things to yourself, you conserve that energy and focus it on what really matters, achieving your goals and maintaining your emotional well-being. Story. Example. A well-known entrepreneur, Elon Musk, is known for not revealing much about his projects until they are well underway. This approach allows him to focus solely on execution without being distracted by external opinions. The less you reveal, the more you can concentrate on action and results. Practical insight. The next time you feel the urge to share a goal or plan with someone, ask yourself, am I seeking validation or am I ready for action? By shifting your mindset from seeking approval to working quietly behind the scenes, you'll maintain your focus and preserve your emotional energy. Building intrigue and mystery. There's a reason why people are drawn to mystery. When you hold back, you create curiosity. People are naturally more interested in what they don't know than what they do. By keeping some things to yourself, you allow others to wonder and speculate, creating a stronger impression than constantly oversharing. Example. Think of someone in your life who doesn't reveal much about themselves. They probably stand out because their silence makes them more intriguing. You can use this same principle to maintain a sense of privacy and create a powerful presence. There's also a personal benefit. You're no longer dependent on what others think of you. By embracing privacy, you develop a stronger sense of self-worth because you no longer need external validation to feel good about your life. Focus on action over talk. Talk is cheap. It's a cliché for a reason. The more we talk about what we plan to do, the less we actually do. Focusing on action rather than words is one of the most powerful mindset shifts you can make. When you stop telling people what's going on, you can put that energy into actually making things happen. Story example. A writer once told me that they never talk about their projects until they're finished. Why? Because once you start discussing your plans, you open yourself up to other people's opinions, criticisms, and doubts, which can cloud your vision and drain your motivation. Instead, they focus on the work in front of them, and once it's done, they let the results speak for themselves. Strengthening personal relationships. Believe it or not, sharing less can actually improve your relationships. When you constantly share every detail of your life, conversations can become shallow. But when you keep certain things private, you leave room for more meaningful conversations. This also sets boundaries, ensuring that your relationships are built on mutual respect rather than a need for validation. Example, in a romantic relationship, oversharing every little detail can sometimes lead to unnecessary conflict. By maintaining a level of privacy, you allow space for deeper, more intentional communication when it matters most. Identifying your triggers. The first step to stopping oversharing is recognizing what triggers it. Do you tend to overshare when you're feeling anxious? Or perhaps you do it to fill awkward silences? Once you become aware of the situations that lead to oversharing, you can start taking steps to change your behavior. Exercise. Take note of the last time you overshared. What were you feeling? What triggered the need to share? Write down your thoughts and reflect on why you felt the need to talk about that particular topic. Creating boundaries. Boundaries are essential in all areas of life, but especially when it comes to sharing personal information. Before you share something, ask yourself, does this person really need to know this? Will it benefit me to tell them? By setting boundaries, you can protect your privacy and emotional well-being. Story. Example. I had a colleague who used to share every detail of their life with our team. While it initially created a sense of openness, over time, it became overwhelming for everyone involved. Once they set boundaries and started sharing less, their relationships at work improved because conversations became more focused and meaningful. Learning the art of silence. Silence is often more powerful than words. By becoming comfortable with silence, you allow yourself the space to reflect and process your thoughts before speaking. This not only helps you avoid oversharing, but also strengthens your communication skills. Tip. The next time you're in a conversation, practice active listening instead of immediately jumping in to share your thoughts. You'll be surprised at how much more you can learn by staying quiet. Practical exercises. Mindfulness. Practice. Take a few minutes each day to practice mindfulness. This will help you become more aware of your thoughts and emotions, making it easier to control the urge to overshare. Journaling. Instead of sharing your thoughts and goals with others, try journaling. This allows you to express yourself privately while gaining clarity on your feelings without seeking external validation. Success stories. Many successful individuals have found that keeping their goals private until they're ready to act leads to greater achievement. Take Steve Jobs, for example. He was known for not revealing Apple's projects until they were nearly complete. This allowed him and his team to focus on creating groundbreaking products without distractions. Another example is Warren Buffett. He often talks about the importance of not revealing your financial moves before they're executed. He believes that staying quiet about your plans allows you to stay focused and make smarter decisions. Personal reflection. Reflecting on my own life, I've noticed a significant difference since I started keeping certain things private. By not sharing every plan or frustration, I've found that I'm more focused on achieving my goals. I no longer seek validation for my ideas, and I feel more confident in my ability to succeed without external approval. Taking control of your life by staying silent. Continued. In this video, we've explored why people tend to overshare and how it affects our mental health, energy, and focus. By understanding the triggers behind oversharing and learning to embrace silence, you can protect your energy and allow your actions to speak for themselves. We've also discussed how keeping parts of your life private can lead to stronger relationships, personal growth, and a clearer path to success. By shifting from seeking external validation to focusing on action, you're making room for real, impactful change. As you move forward, challenge yourself to be more mindful of how much you share and with whom.
Remember, the less you share, the more control you have over your life. Keep your goals close, take action, and let your success speak for itself. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next one.
Thank you. Goodbye.